You'll be placed on arrest for failing to identify
That's
yourself.
a secondary crime. You got to commit a first crime first to even have to ID, sir.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I challenge you on that, sir.
Here's the thing, right? Legally, constitutional right.
Uh-huh.
We have detained you for a little bit, so we need to make a real quick record.
So
of that.
hold on. This was good. So you just illegally detained me?
I didn't say that.
You just said you detained me.
Yeah. Is that illegal?
For what crime?
We got a call out here. Please call.
That's okay, you getting a call, but now you just said you detained me. To detain somebody, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. So what crime did you detain me for?
We've already explained why we're here.
You just said
I'm
you got a
just going to
call.
document your name and date of birth that says that we talked to you.
Okay. I don't have to get my ID.
Yeah, you do.
No ID. Let's get a supervisor out here. Let's get a captain out here, sir.
Well, the captain ain't going to come out for this.
He's going to come out for this, sir. Yes, he
not.
is. Yes, he is, buddy.
Well, let me explain
Yes,
to
he
you.
is,
Let me
buddy.
explain to you.
I was going to see how much you was going to trample on my rights. Now, you guys looked good for a second, but now you're trying to trample.
Trampling on any
Well,
rights.
I'm in public.
Oh, Mr. Handlebar Mustache. So I'm a police trainer and instructor. I train and instruct law enforcement and military on various law enforcement disciplines to include constitutional law, case law, patrol tactics, etc. Wow, where do we start with this? So it seems like we have a story that is as old as time, right? When it comes to policing, we have a responding party that has called the police for this subject that is recording. I don't know if he's a sovereign citizen, citizen journalist, First Amendment auditor, you name it. Whatever it is he's doing, it has caught the attention of somebody, and he has been called in, and now law enforcement is making contact, and it seems, and the officer seems to affirm that he's there because somebody's called and he's investigating. Now, with that being said, it's important to know that officers can investigate whatever they want. They can make contact with whoever they want, but they cannot, I repeat, they cannot detain and compel identification without RAS, reasonable articulable suspicion, and that is pursuant to and in accordance with Brown v. Texas, 1979. And so if this officer is, in fact, detaining and attempting to compel identification without RAS, then yes, he would be violating this individual's rights. Again, I didn't make up the rule book. He didn't make up the rule book. The Supreme Court has made up the rule book, and they continue to make up rules, and they continue to translate laws, and that's where we get Supreme Court precedents. So in this setting, it seems 100% clear. If the officer does not have reasonable articulable suspicion, this is an unlawful detention, and this person doesn't have to be compelled to give identification. With that being said, the officer seems very certain that he has no problem making an arrest for obstruction. So again, it's hard to know because we only have a very short clip. But again, in order for an officer to detain and compel ID, they need what's called RAS, pursuant to accordance with Brown v. Texas in 1979. If not, and they go hands-on, they can lose their qualified immunity, and that is pursuant to in accordance with 42 U.S.C. 1983.